Hi, this is Rents Perch. This is going to be my second video, and I want to delve into a video that I've seen from Caleb Hammer. The guy's super funny. I've been binge watching all his videos, and yeah, his videos are intense. And I just wanted to share my reaction, maybe delve into a deeper topic about how to make money and why draining your 401k or RRSP is a bad idea. What you're missing out on exactly. All right, let's get into it.
The S&P 500 has had this millennium, and you lost half of that ability to gain the return.
I did.
Plus penalties, plus
Caleb,
taxes. You had to pull from your 401k.
So the 401k, based on what he just said, is since he withdrew money and he got taxed on it, that is more representative of RRSP account here in Canada. Because if you withdraw money from your RRSP, you can get taxed at a marginal rate depending on what tax bracket you're in. Let's keep watching.
Went on this vacation, right? Okay, so what was this vacation to?
We went to Arizona for a couple of days, but then we went to the Legoland with the kids.
Oh, Legoland. So that's more important than a 401k.
So he drained his 401k. Was it his entire 401k? If that's true, then oh my god, you drained your entire 401k for one vacation, for one 2-day vacation. I mean, we're going to go into why that's a bad idea, but let's just finish this video and see what happens.
It's building memories with my kids. You don't have kids, you don't understand.
No, but I do have retirement, and I wouldn't pull for it for them because guess what? Me being able to take care of myself in my older age would be also important and more fun than a quick little experience that they wouldn't remember because they're barely in the memory.
That is what I'm trying to do now.
How many dollars do you have in your 401k right now? 31?
I've got about $300.
Okay, shut the f up. You pulled out 6,000.
It's better than some people who come on.
He pulled out $6,000 from his 401k to spend it on one vacation, one 2-day vacation. Yeah. I mean,
pulled out 6,000 last year.
Okay. We're going to go into why that's a bad idea. Why would you not want to waste your entire life savings, especially if you've been investing since you were like younger, in your 20s maybe, early 19s? That it is a punch to the gut. Let's get into it. Bro, do you even know what compound interest is? I bet you don't. Because it just filed a restraining order against you. Yeah, let's just break down how bad of a decision that is before I lose any more brain cells, okay? Okay, let's just say that you had $50,000 in an RSP account here in Canada. That would be the equivalent of a 401k in the US. $50,000, and you cashed it out early before retirement. Why is that a bad idea? Well, first of all, the government takes a huge bite out of it. You are taxed at a marginal rate, meaning the highest tax bracket that you're in. All that money gone. You'll be lucky to see $35,000 out of that $50,000. All right? That's one thing. That tax is the least of your worries. The reason why we are taxed so high on actions like this is because you are screwing yourself if you do that. You are screwing yourself. The government penalizes you for doing that, especially when you go on a stupid vacation to Legoland. These are your life savings. This is going to save your butt when you're 80, 70. You think it's not going to happen, but it will. Funny thing about time, it keeps chugging along. And you will eventually find yourself in this big, big problem. So what did you really lose? Why is the taxes that you're paying on a withdrawal like this the least of your worries? Say you had $50,000 in your RRSP, right? And it's growing at like a very conservative 7%. Usually it's higher than that, but let's just say 7%, all right? How much would you have in 30 years? You just burned a potential
$380,000
in retirement fund for a Legoland trip when you could have just taken your kid to the park, throw a ball with him. You can make memories like that super cheap. You didn't have to drain your retirement for that. This is just a conservative figure. This is just 7%. The average for the RSP, you don't even have to do anything. You just invest in ETFs. You can get 8%. On good years, you'll get 10%. Imagine being 65 and explaining to your grandkids, hey, I was going to retire at 40, but guess what? I took out all my money from my retirement, and at least I got to see Emmett from the Lego movie. Ah! Now here's the thing, like, is this guy like exceptionally stupid? No, a lot of us make stupid decisions with our money, right? A lot of us have spent more than $6,000 on stupid things. Now, is that an excuse? No, because everybody makes stupid mistakes, but at some point you make a stop and you realize to yourself, and this is the hardest part, coming to grips with reality and thinking, I made a mistake. This was severely stupid. Why did I do this? How am I going to fix it? That's where your brain starts working again. Because if you keep doing the same thing over and over again, right? That is the definition of insanity. Then wondering, why am I poor at 50 or 40, right? You're giving away so much. You're giving away so much. There's only so many ways that we have as lower class, middle class people for that social mobility, right? But if you don't utilize them, that is you 40, 50, 60, 70, still working so you can earn a living. Like eating the food in your nuclear bunker, like the emergency food supply you have in your nuclear bunker because you got hungry. Maybe you smoked a little bit of that, you got a little hungry, and then you just ate all your emergency food. And now the nuclear war has come. If you ever wanted to go to your bunker, you're in a bunker with no food. See how silly this is? If you just budgeted correctly, you can budget anything in. I have a lot of stupid vices. I budget them in. If there's a birthday coming up for someone I really care about, I budget it in. If there's a trip that like someone needs to go to, right? Maybe it's they're visiting someone who's sick, emergencies. I'm not talking about like trips to Cancun, right? If your finances are not good enough to take wanton trips everywhere, then don't go to said trip. But say it's an emergency and you need to go, you budget it in because you know when you have to go. You have to book your plane ticket early on, and you know to budget it in. I will give you some resources as to how to budget these things in, like months down the line. But here comes the hard part. Having those resources, you will have to utilize them. This is what creates generational poverty. All it takes is one intelligent person throughout your lineage to change the outcome of a big portion of your family. All you need is one person. This is literal financial Darwinism. This is the Darwin Awards for financial idiocy, I think. It'd be called the Financial Darwin Awards. I might actually stick with that, actually. Let me know, what's the dumbest financial decision you've ever made? How did you fix it? Are you still trying to fix it? If you haven't fixed it yet, please go to my email. Shoot me a message. Maybe we can do a little Zoom call. Do a little financial audit. Maybe I can give you some resources that you never thought existed. Maybe I can help you out in that way. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget about the bell button. I'll see you on the next video, all right?